Hello and welcome to Hendricks How-Tos. I'm Jody Kaylor, clairvoyant, energy healer, and Hendricks trained coach. Normally, we talk about one tool in 5 to 10 minutes. Today, I'd like to touch on several tools, and I'm calling this Accent on the Body. And I got this idea because I've always known for the last 26 years in this community that this is whole person learning. This is not just the mind and what you think about something. It's accessing the whole body, your whole energy field of information. It's not like back in the days of Freud, where a person might lie on a couch and move nothing and just stare at the ceiling and be expected to come up with the information being asked about. So as we have come to learn slowly over the years about the importance of the body and moving the body, now we're saying sitting is the new smoking. So moving the body, it boosts your mood, it can prevent disease and help sleep and enhance your thinking and be fun and social. So the body, we know that the science of the importance of it. But I'd like to touch on how it can be used in several of the tools. So you may want to take notes on which tools I'm talking about. I won't be going into them deeply because there are other videos or how-tos about the tools specifically that go into more detail. But this is a key part of this work and the tools and how we use them and how we can develop our full potential as humans by remembering the body and using it effectively. So we want to get that neuroplasticity, we want to better our language communication with ourselves and get the insights that are there for us. So the first tool I want to mention is creative joint play. And this is moving your joints and your body in ways that you might not normally do that, including your jaw, moving your legs, and you could be sitting, standing, lying down and moving for a few minutes. And one of the things, if I remember, I hope I'm remembering correctly from many years ago, that 70% of the space in the body is found in the joints. So just think about liberating all of that space in yourself. And it's kind of like maybe opening all your windows to your house and feeling refreshed and more alive from doing something like that. Another tool we use is the persona interview. So this is finding either a troublesome persona or one that got you positive recognition. It could be the know-it-all or the bully or misunderstood or the one who is a good student. And so when interviewing a persona, having somebody ask this persona a few questions, we start off in ourselves and we step forward into the persona and we take on the full position and gesture and gestalt of the persona, because this is the persona that's answering the questions. It's not, hey Jody, what do you think about that? Well, I don't know. It's getting into it. So that's one way for that tool that we use the body and use it fully to get the best results from it. Now, you may know about fear melters, the 4 types of fear: fight, faint, flee, and freeze. And there are the antidotes. There are videos of this on the Hendricks websites, hendricks.com and foundationforconsciousliving.org, as well as other how-tos that have been done on this. But I want to speak specifically about the antidote to faint, which is kind of, you can be going stupid or confused or just feel like you've sort of left your body or that kind of thing. And the antidote is love scoops, which means imagining you're in a pool of love and you use your body. You don't, you lean down, you scoop up the love and you let it land fully, as opposed to, yeah, I'm scooping some love and not really getting your torso into it. So you might use one hand and, oh, I'm feeling sore on my back over here, or both hands, and I would like to love this part of my body and give that some love more than I'm loving it now. And scooping it up and landing. So that is one way that we accentuate the body in that particular tool. Now, if you're working on an issue, you might dance it. If you're angry about what's going on, you can dance your anger with or without music. You can dance your sadness. You can dance with a question, an issue. You can sculpt it. Imagine in front of you, you've got a piece of clay and you're like, this is my issue or my feeling, and I'm going to sculpt it into something. Now, my brother's a sculptor. He might really sculpt something, but I prefer the less messy version where I can just throw it away. The same with painting. You can paint the issue in the air, or you can use paper and paints and draw your issue and engage the body rather than thinking about it without moving anything. So we also have the tools of do it more and make it bigger, exaggerate it. So maybe you have a client and the client, every time the client talks about my parents are coming to visit, the client does this, and that's a body flag. And you say, oh, every time you talk about them, you do this. Would you do that more? Would you make it bigger? And then the person whose body was speaking and not being heard might get the message, say, oh yeah, I know what that's about, because now it's conscious and now it is accentuating the body. So let's see what else I wanted to talk about. So if you do have an issue to explore, again, don't go back to Freud and think about it and not move. Engage your body, move in any way you think of, you feel the impulse to move, wonder about it so that you are increasing your space, your flow, the brain, the interaction, and the communication with yourself. I saw a video a few months ago. I can't remember what his name was, but he talked about procrastination and the lack of movement in that. You might be sitting there thinking, yeah, I got to get up and walk the dog. I've got to get up and put the trash out. Or yeah, I'm gonna do my taxes, but there's no motion in that. And so his suggestion, which I really appreciated, was a countdown from 5. And by the time you get to 1, be moving in some way. So just count down and say, okay, I'm off. I'm doing that, and get going. And then you'll get to find out. Which reminds me of Gay Hendricks. And as long as I've known him, again, 26 years, he's probably been doing this since before that, he will open his mouth before he knows what's going to come out of it. And that's in a way like that one, getting up. Maybe you know what you're going toward, but he can, and then something will come out because he started it with a emotion. And that led to what wanted to happen next, which is one of my favorite phrases, what wants to happen next. So this is an invitation to always come back to the body, remember the body, what's it doing? And it's when you realize that I'm just sort of scrolling on my phone or sitting down when I really do want to take that walk, and giving that to your body, thus giving it to yourself. Bring the movement, include the body, because that includes all of you. You don't want to be thinking with part of you. You want access to all of the information that is there within all of you. So thank you and your body for joining me today, and I'll see you next time on Hendricks How-Tos.